My shop is 115 square feet. I saved 2 feet of that.
Man,
for a coffee machine.
115 is so small.
It's a closet. 200 square feet downstairs in a basement to prep. It's a closet. I got ovens. I got 2 ovens, electrical ovens, 6 inches from the floor for health department.
Right.
And that's the only place that they could fit. And I have porks running 15 hours a day.
I'm sure.
Overnight.
115 is like.
It's a walk-in closet in Miami.
You know, we in our evolution of like talking about scale, something that we talk about is like a Chugs Express model, which is basically just the front counter thing. And is that stampable and like what I can do with that? But even that is 315 square feet.
Well, I took ventanitas that we grew up in.
Yeah.
You know, for me it was islas. I go to islas all the time. And that was shop talk. That's where politics were talked about. That's where everything. So that's where I went with my dad, and I grew up in that. So for me, I looked at a box and I said, how can I build this out to cook food out of? You know, well, the essentials. I'm going to do picadillo. You know, I brought the classics out. I brought the stuff that, for me, took me home.
Wait, picadillo with or without raisins?
All right. So
this is a hot topic.
So
right
this is
now.
very hot topic, and it's all right. So I do it without. Listen, I can do them both ways. Me personally.
No, but what do you prefer?
At Grandma's house, I put the raisins to the side.
Okay.
So I let her cook it in the raisins.
But she cooks it with raisins.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Abuela makes it with raisins.
So Abuela makes it with raisins.
You heard it here first, everyone.
I did it without raisins, but there was. I mean, obviously for me it was, how do I introduce an American public to Cuban culture and Cuban food and not scare them? So the picadillo it's one of my favorite. I don't care if you did it with white rice or, you know, once when my mom cooked for me, you know, my mom wasn't the best in the kitchen. It was my abuela. And
it's mine too, man.
And my father's a monster in the kitchen. So for me it was, you know, my mom would do mashed potatoes. I don't care how you do the picadillo, but for me it was no raisins, only because I had to teach an American public. And if you put raisins on the menu, they would have been like, eh. Now, the picadillo is one of the hottest plates I have in the restaurant. I have 4 or 5 bowls, and the picadillo flies. Because once they understood that it just wasn't ground beef, it just wasn't cooked in a saute pan,
right.
You know, that there was a process to it.
Yeah.
Then they're like, all right. And once they tasted it, it's soul food. And I don't care if you're not Cuban. I don't care where you come from. That's one of those plates that you eat, you close your eyes, and you say, I just got transported somewhere.